and click this and then say, yo, what up? How's it going?
Hello, doing well as usual.
Good to hear. Good to hear. New month, new challenge. We have a very errated Ojiro that we get to talk about today. What's going on?
Okay, well, remember how the past few months I did a pussycat challenge?
Yes.
Well, unfortunately, because of that, I'm kind of behind on a different deck series I'm working on, which is budget builds.
Sure.
So, remember how my main deck was evil and focused on the Crimson Rampage set?
Yeah.
Well, Ojiro, this one is just like that. Using your symbol, use mostly Heroes Clash cards.
Sure.
That's pretty much it.
I love it. Let me go do a little digging, a little looking, and see. So the challenge that we have here, right, is that a lot of the Earth symbols cards from Heroes Clash, a lot of those really good cards are actually taken up by the starter deck slots. So there's a lot of really cool, really awesome cards that exist in the starter deck that are good.
Well, if it helps, I have the that Endeavor one with the ally attack.
Yeah, you have that. You have the Endeavor starter deck.
No, I mean I have 4 copies of that as specific attack.
That specific one. Got it. Okay. So I think that you've done most of the hard work for me, and you've taken every common or uncommon Earth card from this set and put it in there. How much are you looking to spend on this deck? And what I mean by that is, do you want me to put cards in from the starter deck in order to do it? I think the starter decks are like $20 for one of them, probably even less, right?
Well,
Like
I
16
said, I already have hang on a minute, the one I'm referring to, the attack.
Yep.
Let me
Arctic
just,
Conflagration.
Yes, I already have 4 copies of those.
Yeah. What about the rest of them? Did you go out and purchase the Arctic Conflagration separately, or did you get the starter deck itself?
Separately.
Love it. Okay. All right. So let's just chat about it. So first and foremost, let's talk about the attack lineup, right? I think that the idea of things like Gargantuan Bellow are really, really cool in a deck like this, especially because, like, for everybody at home, the way that this character has been errated is he now says that you can give speed or damage to your move, and then enhance commit, add a card from your card pool to your hand. On ability, you have 3 different attack zones. So it's very cool to, like, play in a Gargantuan Bellow, play an attack, and then Ojiro is going to be giving it the speed because Gargantuan Bellow is going to be giving it the damage, and then you enhance commit Ojiro, pick back up your Gargantuan Bellow either for a 0 mid block or for the attack that's coming next, or for the next turn, right? Very cool.
It's kind of funny.
Hit me.
It's kind of funny.
What is kind of funny?
Mashirao Ojiro is one of the more unpopular characters in the anime. He just has a tail. His stick is karate, but he doesn't really stand out compared to the other heroes.
Yeah.
And yet he's one of the more powerful and broken characters in the card game.
Yeah. Hey, they're trying to make him his favorite character, you know?
Well, to be fair, he probably has his own fans out there. I mean, I kind of like to speculate that everyone in Class 1A has their own favorite, has their own fan bases.
Sure. No, that makes sense. So I'm gonna mess around with your attack lineup just a wee bit because I'm interested in seeing what can.
Oh, and a bit of a heads up, much like how my Crimson Rampage budget deck was more centered around May, I want this deck to be more centered around Ojiro himself.
Sure, I'll do what I can.
Thank you.
Welcome. So when it comes to Gargantuan Bellow, I love it where it is. Death Realm Wallop, I think, is our only low. We might have to go change that. Low attack. Go. Okay. I think this is just the answer. You'll just have to... Okay. So we got... I added in 4 Hellflame Stomp because this card is very, very good in your deck.
Wait, how much is that?
It's one of the non-foil cards from the new starter deck, or from the Endeavor starter deck. So I'm positive it's not going to be very much. Our
Sorry,
goal.
just want to make sure.
Yeah, you're good. I got you. I know how it works.
Just checking. It's just that the conflagration card, it really was a bit on the pricey side.
Let me go check then. Let me go check. They're $1.50 each.
Wait, really?
The Hellflame Stomps, yeah.
Oh no, I thought you were talking about the Arctic conflagration.
No, you already had those, so we don't have to go buy those.
Good, because it was pretty expensive when I got it.
Sorry to hear that.
I thought it was going to be for my Pixie Bob build.
Yeah. From here, so I took out the high attack. I need to go find you a different high attack. Because the kick one just doesn't do it for me.
Well, a lot of these cards were what I originally had. Either I got it for the sneak, or I took part in a blind pack tournament.
Fair.
So I basically put in every Earth symbol card that I got.
Okay. All right, so the only cards that we're going to need from the starter deck, I think, are Hellflame Stomp and then Ignited Arrow. And I don't even think we need 4 Ignited Arrow. I think we can get away with 3, right? Probably actually 2. Let's do 2 because we got this one. We are down for our mids. We're going to take out Forceful Blow. This is our low here, right? Please continue. And then I got to figure out the mids, right? So we've got Gargantuan Bellow, Karate Chop, and then Trap Flex. We have to take out 2 of these, or 2 copies of a card. So we can either take out a 1-of copy of Trap Flex, a 1-of copy of Gargantuan Bellow, and then leave the Karate Chop, or as those options. I think that's probably the best move, is to make Gargantuan a 2-of, Trap Flex a 3-of, and then that gives us...
I actually like that as well, because as much as I really trust your judgment with Gargantuan Bellow, it's 6 difficulty.
Yeah, it's definitely the lead-in for sure. But its deadlock ability is incredible.
Says, the difficulty decreases depending on so-and-so condition, like Final Smash. Having a lot of it won't work.
That's fair. I love it. Onto foundations. I think we've just got the easy ones, right? Like Student of the Art deserves to be a 4-of. Things like Snack Time deserves to be a 4-of. Male Bonding deserves to be a 4-of. And then what does that do to our number, right? I need 1 more card. The answer is probably something like Prehensile Tail just gets to be the 4-of, because picking up a momentum is very good. And that's 50. Right? Block zones look decent. I like the inclusion of the class lineup. I think the card's very cool.
Well, that was because that was a promo. And I realized that to symbolize budget decks, they're going to include the promo card. So it's kind of obvious what next month's budget deck is going to be about.
You tell me. What or I guess if you want to keep it a surprise, you certainly can.
No, like I said, my budget decks have the promo.
Got
So
it. Got it.
yeah,
Got
it's
it.
kind of obvious that I didn't really have any other choice for the budget deck.
Right. I think this is a list. I went ahead and tossed Valiant Pose up to a 3 of and watching from a distance down to a 3 of. I just split these differences because Valiant Pose says you can flip and make your trap flex easier to play. Yeah. And so like you can play this as your third move if you like to double flip Valiant Pose and you're playing it on a 5, which feels very good.
That works.
Yeah. Yeah. I think this is the list, dude. I think this is a very cool list. Let's look at difficulties. We got a lot of 3s here, so we might.
It's a small deck.
Yeah, we might want to like drop carbonating down and then kick this up to the 4 of, just to make passing checks like a little bit easier. But I think besides that, I think you're good. Right, and that didn't do anything to our blocks. Yeah. This is cool. This is really cool. The easiest way to upgrade this deck once you have it in paper is to go and spend the cash on one of those Endeavor starter decks. Spend the cash on it, and your attack lineup gets to be more potent, and your foundation lineup gets to be more potent because those Earth cards are very, very strong in this character.
Well, I get what you mean. It's just that
It's a thing if you want to do.
Wait, what?
That's just a thing if you want to do it.
I appreciate it. It's just well, the reason why I bought the Midoriya and Bakugo starter deck, it was simply because I needed the Midoriya cards for my tag team deck.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not a big fan of Bakugo due to him being so angry, so
Sure.
I basically presented that part of the starter deck to a friend who actually does like the character.
Makes sense to me. That makes total sense.
But for Endeavor, I can't imagine myself playing the character, so I basically buy the cards individually.
That's fair. Well then, I think this is the list. Let me shoot it to you and let me know how it does, okay?
Sure thing.
All right, we'll catch you.